Good morning and welcome to school today. It is Friday and teachers, it's payday, all sorts of good things, and it's coffee cart. So it is like the best day of the week. So we aren't going to sing today because Miss Stovall is helping some folks prepare for our upcoming production, but we'll go ahead and get our day started by standing for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, let's see what we're having for lunch today, the 20th of January. We're having chili with beef and cinnamon rolls, potato smiles, and blue raspberry lemon sidekicks. Let's see who's celebrating a birthday today on the 20th of January. Today is Keely Allnut's birthday, and it's Ella Schweitzer's birthday. It is also Mr. Hoover's birthday. Mr. Hoover's our head custodian, so if you see him, be sure and wish him a happy birthday. Over the weekend, Phoenix Pennington celebrates a birthday, and so does Drew Drury, and Savannah Hampton, and Kyle Roberts, and Chloe Bailey, and Kinsley McCrae, got a big one, and Jason Mack. That's all of those guys. That's a big bunch today. I'll have to be making some balloons for sure. And let's see, these folks have half birthdays. These are July 20th birthdays. Today is Julian Hernandez's birthday. Did Julian move? I think he might have moved. It is also a half birthday tomorrow for Gage White, a half birthday Sunday for Dylan Esparza Martinez, and a half birthday for Walter Jadrone on Sunday, a half birthday for Harper McNeely on Sunday, and that's all of those guys too. All right. Our attendance yesterday was a little bit better than before. It was 93.6. We only had 3 perfect attendance homerooms. Remember, we're shooting for 11 because we have 10. Rowe, Shipley, and Smitty, 3rd grade, had our best attendance again, and they will be dismissed first. All right, remember that our manner of the week is please leave a place better than you found it. Something funky, my hair's doing a flippy floppy thing. And remember that here at Red Oak Elementary, our mission is to have excellent or academic excellence, a nurturing environment, and be ready for life by knowing what our passion and our purpose are, okay? All right, let's see. Our Raider Role Model winners for this week, if you'll go see Ms. Nasano, is Antonio Perez and Lily Colon. Today we've got a homophone, board and board. B-O-A-R-D means he sawed the board in half, or like I have a clipboard, okay? So that one's bored, but then if you're so, like you are just sick of doing what you're doing, you are bored. I'm never bored, even on rainy days. I think rainy days are the least boring because you can do whatever you want to do. So board, B-O-A-R-D, is the flat wooden surface or a flat surface of some sort, a charcuterie board. And then B-O-R-E-D, I'm never bored. It means you don't have anything to do and you're feeling like bleh, that kind of thing, okay? All righty, let's see here. What else I've got here? Did those. Okay, got some Raider role models. Teachers, thanks for turning so many in. We all are doing a great job of making sure that we are recognizing kids. Cooper G. from Miss Rupert worked well with his partner to determine the meaning of vocabulary words. Zayden Powers worked well with his partner, taking turns and listening and responding. Carter McFadden was very respectful during whole group and small group discussions. Kaylin Richards set a great example, during whole group social studies. Lucy Ludwig used good math strategies to compare numbers and related it back to money. Phoenix Pennington set a good example of listening to his partner during turn and talk share. Ella Schweitzer cleaned up and organized our class STEM bins. Brixton McKinney used several strategies in small math group and explained them to others. Let's see, Ryan, and this is from Miss Miller, I think it's Ryan Moat, she is super proud of Ryan. He had great discussions with a classmate. I might have seen that. Emily Denny was silent and used appropriate responses. Looks like we have several in Miss Anderson's room. Aiden Brothers also expected to learn by being silent and using appropriate responses. Tiffany Long did too. Harper Miller also did. Nora Pickerel, Carter Murphy, we're sticking together today. Elise Nasano, all these folks expected to learn. They were silent and used appropriate responses. Jake Mako, Brady Murphy, Ashton Miller also did that, but also did his best. He paid attention too. Great job, she says. Edgar Escalona is always respectful. Grayson Casey asks great questions. Anna Dart always reads in class. Vinny N. Nunez, I think that's right, was an active participant in social studies. Aurora Goddard from Miss Houston's room was the first on the carpet and ready. Colton Dunlap in Miss Quinn's class set a good example. He cleaned up a mess by the Raider box. Thank you for doing that. Gianni Biddle was a good example of hallway behavior. Dahlia Brown worked really hard during math. Abigail Davis had great hallway behavior. So did Kenna Gaylor. Keontae White had great hallway behavior. Hunter in Miss Quinn's class made good decisions. Keontae White in Miss Quinn's class set a good example. Haley in Miss Quinn's class was kind. Lance in Miss Quinn's class set a good example. Abigail in Miss Quinn's class was kind. Peyton Ryan in Miss Rose's class has been working extra hard and has a great attitude. Melody Hesselbach was a role model for our class all day. Nathan Von Verde has been working really hard on being a good listener. Kingston Merritt in this was from Miss Sexton, helped calm a friend down during the tornado drill. Thank you, Kingston. That's really hard for people sometimes. Wyatt Stone is always helpful and kind. Faith Sukan it's Fatih Sukan, gets all his morning work done and then reads quietly until morning meeting. I love that, Fatih. Laura Martins does a great job following the board in the mornings. August Locker does a great job reading silently whenever he finishes his work. Briley Boyle shows great hallway behavior by walking silently. Cameron Davis sets a good example when lining up. Lachlan Darnell was an active listener. And Xander in Miss Perkins' room was an active listener. Great job, you guys. I love that. I love it. All righty, let's see here. I've got a interesting fact that someone shared with me. I think it was Ella. Bald eagles prefer to live in large trees near bodies of water. Their favorite foods include fish, turtles, and ducks. I would think that ducks would be a pretty big bite for those bald eagles. And then these are some jokes from I believe they're all from Miss Miller's room. What are kangaroos afraid of? Pickpockets. What type of markets do dogs avoid? Flea markets. That one actually came from Miss Miller. The other one was from Miss Ella. Here's another one from Miss Ella. How many lemons can you fit in an empty bowl? Just one, because then it's not empty. What fish sleeps at night? A starfish. What type of candy do kids eat on the playground? Reese's Pieces. Here's, I have to pretend to be two people. Knock, knock. Who's there? Cows go. Cows go who? Cows don't go who, they go moo, from Kaylin. And why is it difficult to hold a conversation with a goat? Where's the other part of it? Oh, here it comes. I think I know it though, so yes. It's from Brantley because they're always butting in. Goats do that a lot too, so. All right, let's say our Red Oak expectations together. Respect ourselves, others, and our place. Expect to learn. Do our best. Own our behavior. Always treat others the way you want to be treated, and know we can. It's super important to me that you are kind to one another, that you keep your hands and your feet to yourselves, and that our hallways and our bathrooms are silent places. Excuse me. Goodness gracious, sorry. That would be a blooper reel thing, wouldn't it? Let's see. Do your work and do it well, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Love you guys.